What's up, family? Back again. Delusions are real. Um, Jesse Lee Peterson, he shows us.
My eye color has changed, my eyebrow color has changed, and I can feel in myself that I'm changing to a black woman.
So God didn't call you, you decided to go to school for it.
No. I believe that I was called by God to do what I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
And why do you believe that?
Why do I believe that I was called? I know that I'm called to do what I do.
Are you a homosexual?
I am a same gender loving man.
So does that mean you're a homosexual?
It means that I'm a same gender loving man.
But just I'm black and slow.
Okay.
And just for the record, does that mean you're a homosexual?
I could be considered a homosexual.
Are you considered? I don't want to think of you if you're not.
I'm a homosexual.
You're a homosexual?
Yeah.
And so you're a homosexual pastor?
I am a homosexual pastor, yes.
Why do you think that God would call a person, a homosexual, to be a pastor but not change him?
So, I don't think that God majors where we minor.
What does that even mean?
And so I think that what happens is I think that we put limitations on God that God doesn't have. There's a thought process that God could possibly be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that. That God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he could be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So can it be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
Honestly, I don't think that God, the Bible says that God is neither male nor female.
Right. So how can he be a woman then if he's not a female?
Well, so there's a book that's there's a book that is written. It's called
2 days later.
That's all right about the title. What about the book?
But in the book, the principles of the book talk about God swaying himself to the spirit, and it's called The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. And so if you read that book, then you find out that God basically finds himself congruent to whatever state of mind a person is in. And so at one state, God is a Jewish carpenter. At one state, God shows himself as a big black woman in the kitchen cooking.
Big black woman?
How do we go from it being written in a book that you as a professional, because you went to school to be a pastor, it's written in the same book that you should be proficient at, that God is neither male or female. Now we get to you're changing things to God could be a male or a female if that's what you need him to be. No. So you're saying that forget the rules that are laid out in the book, or forget the guidelines that are laid out in the book. You're going to change it to what you want it to be. Okay. Not only that, but first and God and Jesus being a carpenter, a Jewish carpenter isn't a state of mind. That's what the book says, or that's the interpretation from the book. Okay, that's not something we made up or something we just came up with. Nobody came up with God being a big black woman in the kitchen. Come on, man, this is crazy.
The show, you said that you introduced your is he your husband or your wife? Is that your husband? He's gonna be your husband or your wife?
I'm gonna end this interview.
Why?
Because we're ending this right now.
Why you want to end?
We're ending it.
All right,
Take this
come
off.
back.
Take this off. When you want to have a real conversation,
I'm having.
no, you're bullshitting me.
Come back.
I'm not gonna.
Why are you running?
Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me.
Yeah. You should have been able to stand up to those types of questions. But like I said, delusions are real. Oh man. Thanks for tuning in, family. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. More to come. Thank you.